Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. As is usual at this time of year, I stop looking at my daily charts and instead concentrate on the longer term view using my weekly, monthly, even yearly charts. If you'd like to discuss any of these, I'd only be too happy to hear from you. So let me introduce today's longer term chart. Today I'll be looking longer term at US dollar against the Brazilian real. 2022, as well as 2021, and to a large extent the latter half of 2020 as well, has been the wide, if boring, sideways market that was the final follow-on action to the combined, if smaller in range, bullish ascending triangle and bullish ascending broadening wedge pattern formed back in 2019. The topside targets were achieved back in early 2020 and we have a somewhat strong follow-on higher. But since June 2020 the market's kept within a wide range, though with enough lower highs and lower lows for me to draw a bear channel. That is actually verging on being a descending expanding wedge pattern, though I still prefer to look at it right now as a simpler bear channel, currently between 452.18 and 561.64. However, even now, with this bearish pattern, a lot of the action has been centered around the 50% Fibonacci line of the May 2020 to April 2022 move at 527.62. Perhaps the most interesting recent action has been the 5-year moving average, currently at 472.02, moving up into the bear channel. This moving average has not been challenged since March 2012. Now this bear channel on its own is enough to warrant watching. Yet I'd like to throw something else into the mix, and it is this. Is there the possibility that the whole of the action since the start of the rally in 2020 is really a very large bull flag? You see, I labelled this action last year as, and I quote, a possible topping action, end of quote. And if it was going to be such an action, well, we should have perhaps have seen some activity in that regard by now. And that the drop down to 460 even in April last year was not a good sign of that. It is just, well, taking its own sweet time in coming, if it is coming at all. Hence why I've put the idea out there of a very possible, very large bull flag. There is no second flagpole to justify this idea as yet, but I'd rather say that right now than not. So until that happens, the bear channel seems to be the way to go. Thank you for listening. This annual broadcast gives the essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final bit.